Morning. Well, I don't know what time it is for you watching this, but it's morning here. Anyway, thanks for stopping by my channel, Sparkle and Glue. So glad to have you here today. I thought we could do Valentine's Day. Since it's coming up, we're almost at February, and I'm just having a lot of fun with it. So I want to show you the paper that we're going to make, like a folio type of I guess it's a pocket folio, and we're going to staple the pages together with this long stapler. And the paper I'm using, it's from Knitwood Collections, and I just love it. I love all of their papers, actually. This one's called Couture, and I'm also using one called Love Notes. So I just mixed and matched the paper and some of the cutouts. I also cut out some of the items on my Cricut, like this. It just cuts perfect, where you could even see the little leaves. But a lot of them I just cut by hand as well. Anyway, here is a little breakdown, a cutting guide. There's not a whole lot to it. Most of it's going to be your decorating, which is really the fun part. So you can do, we're doing Valentine's Day here, but certainly do anything that you like or change it up after the holiday. So what I did is I pre-cut most of my pages. You're going to need a cover page, which is 8.5 by 8, which is what we have here. And you're going to score on the 8.5, so just place it on the 8.5, and you're going to score at 4.25. And this is going to make, okay, and you know what? And then also, I'm sorry, you're going to turn your page around, and you're going to score at 2. Now, what we're doing is you're folding up to make the pocket, and then folding in half to make the cover. And that's what most of all of our pages are going to be. So it's pretty easy. But then you have 2 pockets, and we're going to glue either side. So now this is up, you just decide what you like. Do you want it to look like this? So I want my cover to be this side, and the inside's going to be the darker flowers. So what we're going to do is I'm using art glitter glue, and just place a little bit of glue on both sides of your pocket. There you go. And press down. And I'm just gonna press and press, and go ahead and fold and push down on all your score lines so you get a nice fold. Okay, so we have our cover. And let's just put that to the side. All right, the other pages now, you're going to need 3 base pages, and they're all 8 by 8. And we're all going to score them all the same. So these are all cut 8 by 8. Everything is 2-sided. So, and I just tried to pick what I thought would contrast pretty. So what we're going to do on all 3, your base pages, you're going to score at 8, and you're going to score at half. And all you're doing is cutting the paper in half. You're turning it and scoring it 2. And you made your page. So again, decide which way you want it. It really doesn't matter, because once it's in the book, you're going to get all the pages. But you do what you think you like. So we'll just play with it before you staple. Once you staple, it's kind of over. So what I did is these are just a little smaller than the cover. So, all right, take your next one. Again, score at 4, turn, and score at 2. And fold. And fold. And then we're going to glue all the pockets down, or you can glue them as you fold them, whatever you like. And this one, and I don't think it really matters which way you score it because it's 4 and 2, and it really is just how you want to fold it is what makes the difference. So 4 and 2, and we'll fold this way. All right, and then you're going to take all your pages, if you know how you want them, and you're going to glue the pockets down on all. So let's see if we can do that together. So you're gluing, and just give it a chance to dry. And do another. You could use solid paper for this if you want, and then decorate on the pockets and the pages, but I thought that this just comes together pretty quickly because basically we're going to have the whole folio made and it all, well, pretty close to decorated, and then we're going to just add our little elements, and I did make quite a few. We'll look at them together. All right, so cover on the outside, and then any way you think you want your pages. And I could probably sit here and spin on which way, and I'm not going to. I'm just putting them together. Okay, now as far as the stapler, what you want is you want the top, the outside, to be out here on the outside. And the way the stapler works is you just line it up. You want to try to make sure everything's, like I said, well, you could always take the staples out and start over. It's not the end of the world. I try to just line it up. And it has this little slider here. So if you find the spot you want it, and then push it right up to it, when you slide down to your next place, it should be in the exact same, on the exact same line. I'm doing 3. Okay. Now you could, the paper I'm using, so I'm using pretty thick paper here. I think it's 80-pound cardstock. You can use copy paper and it wouldn't be as thick, but that's up to you. All right, so here we have, and I didn't staple it perfectly. This is coming out a little bit, but so just to show you what you have, and go ahead, and as you work on this and add things, the pages will start laying a little flatter. And now, here's what you have. And you have pockets on a lot of the pages. And then you have in between, no pockets. Now, some people like to sew these. Certainly put this together any way that makes you happy. The stapler I just found is just such a quick, easy way. So let's see. All right, so this is our front. And this I had cut out on the Cricut. It's also from this paper. And I just think that this looks kind of pretty. So let's go ahead and glue that down. So besides the cutting, let's see, the video, we've been going for about 9 minutes. And we talked about paper at first. So really, look how quickly you can put together a little folio and then decorate it any way you want. And I don't know, maybe we could stick a little flower. Maybe these are a little big. I think that's kind of cute. Let's go ahead and just put down. I already pre-inked, and I used my Tim Holtz gathered twigs. So, and this just says hello beautiful if you can't see it. All right, so that's the cover. And then what I made, let me move this out of the way. Oh, you know what? Maybe we should do this pocket. Okay, so I made tags and different things and glued some pieces on and made shorter tags and inked everything. It's very cute paper. I had a lot of fun with it. Okay, this pocket. I learned this from a channel, Pink Monarch Prints, and they have such really cute, I love their paper as well. I do a lot of things with it. And also some really cute folio ideas. And anyway, so if you want to check them out, I'll link their channel below as well as the Knitwit paper, their channel. And let me make this pocket with you. So it starts at 8 by 8, all right? And whatever you'll see, the paper that's on the inside is what's going to show more, but you can change it around until you cut. So all you're going to do is you're going to take an 8 by 8 square and you're going to fold it in half. Okay? Just like that. Open it up, and then you're going to fold again, and you're going to take the tip of this corner, and you just want it to come right up to your score line, okay? And you're going to fold. Now this is, we're going to cut this off. So just, if it's easier to see in your cutter, you can ink it. I can see it pretty well, okay? And I'm just cutting. Do not throw this away. We're going to use it. Okay. So now, fold up, put it back. This is where you decide what, so the back is going to get glued down. So this is just where you decide what you'd rather have showing more of. Now you're going to, you know what, and I think, I don't know, let's do it this way. Okay, and then you're going to fold this over, just like that, and you want to do the other side so it matches. And if it hangs over, that's okay, we're going to trim it off. Okay, so I think that looks pretty lined up. Doesn't have to be perfect. So what I'm going to do, push down. Okay, now you see how you have this little piece that, just cut it off. And then your little extra piece here, go ahead and trim it. Okay, and then you just decide which side you want on top, if you wanted which way. I'm gonna trim this a drop more. Okay, and do it like this. Okay, now here you have options. You can tuck this in. I like to glue it, but I'm only going to glue on the very bottom so you can keep all the pockets. So just put glue at the very bottom here, and you're going to push down, and then go ahead and glue the very bottom here, and go ahead and push down. Okay, so now you have this really cute envelope. All right, and take your extra piece that we cut off and line it up kind of where you think you want it. It doesn't have to be perfect, just whatever you want. You want it smaller, you want it larger, whatever you want. and then I just fold it so I know where to cut. And then I'm going to cut just above the line. So I'm making it a little shorter than my line, or smaller. And really, no matter what you end up doing, it comes out so cute. It doesn't even matter. You could cut this too big, too small. All right, and then you just glue this on top of your fold. What a cute envelope, right? And really, when they show you on the channel, her channel, Pink Monarch Prints, depending on what paper you use, and the envelope looks totally different every single time. And then you can just slide things into, you have so many pockets. I glued that all the way down, you don't have to, but you have pockets, lots and lots of pockets to do fun things with. And I thought we could just add this to one of our pages that don't have a pre-made pocket. So just find one that maybe you think looks pretty, doesn't really, whatever you like. Glue it down here. I think it would be nice on a flower page, but hey, that's not bad. That's kind of cute. Okay, so let's ink around the side so you can, oh, and I should have really, before you glue down, you can ink anywhere you want. I didn't, and I'm sorry about that, but go ahead and just ink everywhere so it really pops off your page. And what here is where is nice to ink. And even the triangle that you glued on would be nice to ink. But let's go ahead and just this, I was running out of, it felt like the ink was running out. I put a couple of drops of water on it, and now it's coming out so dark. So that is one way. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that or not, but all right, so we're gonna glue this right here. And all I'm gonna do is put glue across the back. And glue it down wherever you want it. And just push down. Okay, and then we can add a couple of our little tags or pocket. Oh, this one's, I did a tiny little one of these here with a tiny little tag. It's kind of cute. So maybe we'll put that inside. And then you can just place things in your pockets that you have here because you have so many. Let's see, I did some postcards. Want those in here maybe. Just little paper with some of these tickets on here. This one's really cute that says together. Let's see. So, and then when you have a blank page, maybe you just want to glue some stuff down. This, again, this is all from the same paper. I just, scraps I had left over from cutting the pages because they were 8.5 by 11. So when I made them 8 by 8, I had leftovers. Some I just cut. Live your best life. I love that. Let's find somewhere, maybe right here. That's kind of pretty. Or maybe on the pocket. Let's see. And just have fun with it. Just glue things down. I don't know. I like it, I guess, up here. Okay, live your best life. Let's put more of these in. A few more things in the pockets. That's kind of pretty on there. So just have fun with it. Let's and maybe we'll make this a little pocket down here. So anything you want, just glue on 3 sides and you have your own little made pocket. So let's just put that there, and when it dries you can then slide a little ticket, you know, anything you want in there. This beautiful. So this is I think that this worked out good because I just started cutting out a lot of different things and inking them, and then when you're ready to put it together, they're all just there. I just pick and choose, so it's kind of fun. I don't know if we want anything on there. What do you guys think? It was pretty nice. This could be a little pocket here. So just glue 3 sides, put it down. Put that in there maybe. This is pretty. You know, really, you can just do anything and have some fun with it. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have so far. All right. So there's more we can still do and make, but let's, so pockets, this adorable pocket I love. You can do more of these. And you can add paper for journaling in between. It doesn't have to all be pattern paper. You can add coffeed paper. You could add a doily in between. And I don't know if this will fit. Yeah, it does. Here, just stick things in the pockets. Kind of fun, right? I think that's, hey, that's pretty nice. We could put that on the back if we want. I don't know, why not? All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed making this. And again, like I said, you can do any paper or any designs with this, and I think it'll come out really nice, easy to do. That looks good. All right. So, and it ends up being 4 by 6 is what you end up with. And we did 3 pages in here. You could do 2 or more even. And if you use thinner paper, you'll find that it definitely lays flatter. But I don't know, I like using the regular cardstock a lot. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed doing this. If you make any, please share with me. I want to see what you came up with, what your ideas were. And listen, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next video. Have a good one.